pressure. Do it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tins&Gins podcast. We are in episode number 2, and I have to try to sync this up right. I am Perception. This is Beardy. Is this right? And this guy is Dax. He's the guy. Follow him on
the
Twitter.
guy.
Not the guy. We're all the guys here. Fine.
He's the guy.
But yeah, in this we open up the Discord. People put in questions, and we will answer those questions as open-heartedly and as honestly as we can. People can join in as well, and we'll try answer them as we go along. So yeah, to open up episode number 2, we are here in spooky season for November. Almost November, October. Fuck, I'm fucking this up. Let's just start.
Oh, it didn't work at all. Oh god. Oh lord. That was like the most anti-fucking climactic. We could just see, like, Perception. We could just see this, like, here, and it just went. Oh, for fuck's sake! What a shame. Roxy, thanks for the host.
It said medium force.
Premature
I
jack.
have
Yeah, as
another
soon
one.
as he touched it, it just.
Oh man.
all
And
over
now
me.
you're covered in. There's you just threw shit all over. Oh, you're gonna hate your life tomorrow.
Oh god.
Oh.
When he's so,
Oh,
when she's
still
so
in
hot,
there.
so if it's so hot, you just instant nut. Yo, Snick.
I say try another one. I say, you know what, redemption. Try another one.
Yeah, see, okay, this is bound to go better.
It can't go any worse. It can't go any worse. You can't go nowhere
Hey
but
guys,
up.
everyone ready? Hey, okay, that was a bit better. Hey,
Hey, there's so much in there, dude. Jesus.
it's fully like fucking popping out,
Fuck.
meant to explode. Jesus, some pile.
Oh man.
It's just all over.
Look
It's
at
a
all that
blade.
shit so much. Oh, it's on the keyboard. Oh man.
Second nut is always better. Either it's true
Oh.
that. Okay, so
This was a horrible idea.
Oh man, jazz. This is
Beardy.
horrible. Who let me do this?
Beardy, you're up.
Oh man. All right. Well, welcome to episode number 2, boys and girls. Let's get started here with the first question coming in from Roxy Loves. What are your thoughts on space and the universe?
It's a very open-ended question, isn't it?
I feel like it. I mean, space is vast.
It's cool as
The
fuck
universe
if that's what you
cool.
want
It
our
is cool
opinion
as
on
shit.
it.
So intriguing. So fucking intriguing.
Yeah, like I've watched a lot of videos of just people discussing different properties in the universe and stuff like that. It's fucking.
That's
So
what
interesting.
is it the unknown? You know what I mean? Like, what? It's got to be just the unknown of it, right?
Yeah, like there's so much out there that we don't know. That makes it interesting. I think it's the it's the unknown. It's the uncomfortable feeling of not like, even if you think it's space is limited and it's unlimited, both are scary.
Yeah, just even the thought of like the universe is ever expanding and it's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Well,
But the fact that, like, if it was infinite, like, there's no end, that's scary. But if it's limited and has a border, that's also scary, because what's outside that border?
Slippy. Sorry, I look at you for a second.
What's your opinion, Beardy?
I think it's more so. I think what scares people the most, honestly, is the fact that, well, you know, you got the unknown, but I think a lot of people actually are afraid to admit, like, listen, if we're in existence, there's definitely another life form out there that's
Absolutely, yeah.
it's definitely.
Yeah, space is cool as fuck.
Yeah, it is cool as shit, but there's definitely something out there that either resembles us or is pretty fucking close to us. And I think that's what scares a lot of people about space. But
Technically, do you ever get the whole thing of if space is truly infinite? I know, like, they're saying it pretty much does have a border and it's expanding. But just say space was actually truly infinite, it never had an end. If that was true, there is another world out there that's the exact same as this one, and everything is happening the exact same way, except Perception's t-shirt is not red, it's yellow. And that's the only difference.
Yeah,
If
there's
it's
just
infinite,
slight,
that has to be a
subtle differences, right?
possibility.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, that's
fucking
not even like bringing into play like alternate dimensions and that shit as well. Because who's to say that this is like the only dimension that we live in? Because there's that whole theory that like black holes are actually wormholes, or there
Yeah.
are wormholes out there that will lead to not necessarily our own space, but another version of space.
yeah.
But here's the thing: does that count? So, like, Princess says parallel universe theory. Does that count as parallel universe? It's technically existing in the same time and the same space that we're in. It's just a different world.
Yeah, I
So that
think
wouldn't
I think a
technically be
parallel universe has to be like a universe that's parallel to this, but we can't access it. It's on a different dimension and we can't gain access to that dimension. I think that's what parallel means. Because I think if a wormhole did connect them, I'd assume they would probably be the same universe. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I wish, man, I wish I was smarter on that. You know what I mean? Like, that's some like big brain, like serious shit right there. If you can actually fathom a portion of that, is like astronomical. It's fantastic.
Slippy, did you ever look at Slippy's talking about spaghettification when you go into a black hole? Apparently, if you were to watch somebody going into a black hole, because the light would, you get to a point where the light is not basically leaving the black hole, but you only see an image because the light hits your eyes, and that what makes you see that image. But because the light can't escape, if somebody was falling into a black hole, they'd get to a point where they would just freeze and be completely frozen in time for the external viewer. Now, in their reality, they're being sucked into it, they're possibly dead, whatever. But for the external viewer, they're completely stuck, like completely frozen in time. And then, of course, you can't see what happens after.
Well, essentially, what the black hole, like you get sucked into it, and it's supposed to just kind of, it takes light and everything, right? It just takes everything, but there's no one knows enough about black holes to know where the other end ends up. Or if there even is another end, it might just be like a giant.
It's a singularity in the middle of the black hole, but like obviously we don't know truly. But that's just what the maths is showing.
I mean, you won't know it until you actually like shot someone into a black hole. That's fucked up to say, but
yeah. But the thing is, if you shot somebody into a black hole, you'll never know because that person will. If they don't die when they go into the black hole, there's no way they can get the information back out. It's impossible.
Essentially, if you find another black hole, right? Or does it not work like that? You know what I mean? Like, is it like? I guess that would determine like that would determine like if it was like a multiverse type of situation.
Yeah, it's not a game of Portal, like.
No,
we don't even know like how many black holes there are or even were. How long?
Roxy, I'm guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. I'd honestly be fucking scared as shit to go into space. Like if they were like, listen, in 30 years the Earth's going to end, and if you don't go into space now, then you're going to die with the Earth. And like everyone leaves, I think I would fucking take my chances and stay here. You know what I mean? Like I just, it freaks. I don't know. Space freaks me the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like the unknown, I guess it is. But
yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. Anyway, next question.
To a black hole and wake up in Skyrim.
That would be cool as fuck. By the way,
that'd be okay.
It was on.
All right. This one is also from Roxy Loves here, and it is: if we lost electricity in the world, would you personally be able to survive? Perception?
I don't know, that's a tough one since like especially coming into teenage years, we've become a lot more dependent on electricity, like via the internet and everything. But even like growing up, electricity was a big part, like lights, washing machines, all that crack. I'd like to say yes, because I would have like a bit of experience in like outside work and like basically manual labor, but it would have to happen to actually find out. I couldn't give a proper evaluation on whether I could or not now. It would be very difficult to switch now to no electricity. That's for damn sure.
I suppose it
But
depends on, is it just no electricity or like no
uh,
technology? Because if you think about like getting heat, you'd be like, oh, just start a fire. Like a lighter, there's no electricity in a lighter; it's all mechanical. But
Yeah,
does
but the
that
gas runs out
exist?
eventually, and
Yeah, but that runs out.
what
Yeah,
makes the lighter is
yeah, but I meant
essentially a
like
factory.
up until the point you run out of these fucking lighters. I'd assume
Mm-hmm.
you teach yourself how to create fire. Lighters still
Mm-hmm.
exist,
lighters
yeah, but
still
Roxy,
exist.
Mm-hmm.
they're only in limited supply. Like,
Yeah, it sure is. Lighters become such like a life or death thing.
We'd have to go back to like steam power, water power, fossil fuel power, even though we're trying to kind of
We're,
get rid of that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say completely. Fuck yes, I would love. It would be a major inconvenience. Don't get me wrong. It would suck. No electricity, no gaming, no nothing like that. But at the end of the day, yes, 1,000% would fucking survive in that and thrive in that shit. And the whole thing with Budge here says, my job will be fucked. Jobs. Listen, I think along with electricity goes out. You can kiss currency goodbye, and I think everything else that within modern day. I think electricity collapses. I think everything else collapses. The dollar, everything. I think you're pretty much on your own. You need to learn how to fucking hunt. You need to learn how to fish. You learn how to create heat, shelter, everything. And videos that Dax watches when he goes and makes his tea. That's life without electricity right there. Boom.
Yeah.
fucking gummy,
Was
man.
it the electric goes? How long do you survive? I think in Ireland we'd have a pretty good chance. We just have to watch out for other people, really, because there's nothing in this
I
country
think
that tries
people, yeah,
to
people
kill
who
us.
are in cities and stuff are not fucked, but they'd have it a lot more difficult of a
Oh hell
time
yeah!
than people like in
I think
Ireland who are living in
I
the
think the
countryside.
youth of today, and by youth I mean like anyone. I'd say, listen, I'm honestly going right out here on a limb, and I'm going to say 21 and younger would have such a hard fucking time. I think some of them would survive. Don't get me wrong, but I think 21 and younger. Oh man, a
That's if
lot of
they
them
were on their
dudes aren't
own.
fucking make it.
Like they have the support of like,
Who?
well, 21-year-olds, they'd have support of like their parents if they did, like the electricity did go.
Their parents. I don't even think their fucking parents are going to know. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people, like your parents teach you things. You know what I mean? Like you get a lot of stuff from your parents, but like a lot of like today, I feel like it's not theirs in like the teachings. Like you don't. How many people do you know like take your kid out and show them like how to properly do stuff like they did back in the day? Think of like your grandfather. When you did something with your grandfather would show you how to do everything from fucking top to bottom, right?
Yeah.
Go out with your dad. Did your dad do the same thing?
No.
100% exactly. It's a lost thing where you take your kid out and you show him like this is if something happens, this is the way this is. That's gone. That's like it's almost a lost art form. You're the person that's supposed to teach your kid how to survive in case the shit like this, metaphorically, but shit like this happens. So
This is a
I'm just
question.
saying,
This is kind of going on a tangent, but another good question relating to this one of surviving without electricity and things like that. If the zombie apocalypse, just say The Walking Dead, did happen, do you think humanity would be supporting each other, or do you think you'd actually get the
I
people
think
who start to
people
turn on
would
each
be
other?
worst. I think people would be the worst than the fucking
Oh,
zombies.
yeah.
Because people, it just comes back to that whole situation of people don't know how to take care of themselves, so they're going to want what everyone else has. We've become such a society on wanting what everyone else has instead of wanting what we have. You got to have some pride in yourself for what you have. You got to have pride for what you did, not go on Instagram or Facebook and see what this person has and go, man, I want that instead. That's a society we've become. Is you want what someone else has? Fuck that. I want what I have. That's it.
Got me
But because
raised.
of that mentality, sorry, go ahead. Perception.
Oh no, you were finishing off. Go on. Finish off your thought.
But it's like people need to start literally standing up for themselves and going, you know what, I did this, I worked for this, this is what I have, I'm happy for this. I don't give a shit if it's this much. I don't give a shit if it's that. I don't want to hear someone come in and tell me about like how much money they're making or how much money this is or how much money that is. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I respect more of the person that's real than I'm going off topic here, and I apologize for that. But I respect more than what's real. You come in here and you tell me you're just a real fucking person. This is what it is. Bang bang. You show me some realism, dude. Boom. We're good right there. I'm 100% with you.
Okay, let's move on. Gummy makes a good point though, saying, see how people are dealing with COVID at the moment. Like, imagine if zombies was a thing, like you'd be fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely. 1,000%. Yeah. Yes. 1,000% rocks.
All right, next question.
All right. All right. So this one's from Mr. I Become Death here for what's worse, loss of sense of feeling, touch, or loss of sense or taste?
I'd say touch.
How deep does that go? Because I'm going to say taste.
Really? Well, it
Yeah,
depends,
because
it depends on how much you mean by
you're-
touch. Like,
dude,
well, I meant touch as
if
in
you
like.
imagine your fingertips, right? Like, where are we? Death. You're in here. Death. I want. Do you want to answer this real quick?
I would say. I know a large dog, like a beefy dog, not like a fucking sheep or anything, but a good sized dog. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Okay. So death. So with this, do you mean just touching fingertips, or you mean like the sense of feel all over? I want a little more genuine on this because that will make the difference here. I feel like.
Yeah, death's gonna take like 20 minutes to get back to us. So,
You think? All right. Okay. I'm gonna say taste because there's nothing that beats like if you get like a really nice cooked fucking steak or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like a meal that's made like something. No pain, can't feel a thing. So anywhere on your body at all. Oh, okay. Ooh,
no,
that
I'm just saying.
changes the
You're
game.
thinking of like, oh, fucking busting a nut or some shit. But I'm
Yeah,
saying like,
right?
I'm saying
It's
it like
touch.
if you stand on fucking fire, if you've no sense of touch, you're not even gonna feel it.
Yeah,
Like, you
okay,
could
all
get
right.
injured so badly, you'd probably die.
Yeah, so you wouldn't recognize when you're getting hurt. But at the same time, I can see the whole thing with
I'd be
taste
okay with that. Is that
as
fucking
well.
I'd be okay with that?
You could bring the taste, well, you could bring the touch back to a survival aspect as well. But the taste as well,
Hey, Brazel.
you could later, dude. Like when food's going off, like say, like you got like pork.
Wait,
or-
hold on, wait, Brazel, before you go. Brazel, if you have, dude, you want to throw these questions up in the Discord, dude? Feel free. We'll answer them every Friday. Just throwing it out there. They'll be answered every Friday. Just throwing it out there.
Perception, continue.
Good.
The sensitivity, like if meat or even fruit or that is rotten and going off, you could get really sick if you weren't able to identify the taste of it. It's like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
true.
this is I shouldn't be eating this. This is not good.
Who can identify like poisonous shit like that though?
You can identify that by your smell or by your taste. Did you ever like leave something in the fridge for too long? You give it a whiff and you're like, oh,
You
jeez.
can't feel pain, sex, kissing, hugs. Oh man.
Fucking Brazel, man. Please don't mess with the process.
All right, sorry, dude. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
I'd love not to feel pain. We're not.
I don't know.
Dummy, like physical pain is still there. Emotional, you can still feel emotional
Can't
pain.
feel
If that's
shit.
what you're asking.
Bye, Brazel. See you in an hour or so, I guess.
That is a tough one.
You can't feel yourself getting shot. I mean, I feel like
I
there's
say definitely feeling. Feeling, I think is worse.
Well, you know what? Since he puts it that way, I'm going to go ahead and say feeling as well. You
And
know
like,
what I mean?
know you'd miss the whole fact of eating something nice, but if you didn't have taste and shit, you could just like live on liquids. You know, liquid diets that are like made to give you the exact right amount of calories.
Slippy's kind of right. Slippy's kind of right there. You would feel invincible, do something dumb, and then die pretty quickly.
Probably, yeah.
This is true. This is definitely a fucking yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Xander actually is a condition like that. I remember watching a documentary on it. It's fucking horrible. You think like
Yeah.
not feeling pain is you'd be like, oh, that's cool. But there's a kid that they had a
Young
baby
ass
that was
kid.
born, and after a few weeks they realized that this baby was like gnawing on her fingers until they were bleeding, and then they actually had to put her through surgery to sew her eyelids shut because she was like gouging her own eyes as a baby, and she didn't feel the pain, so she just kept doing it. And then, worst of all, they had to take out all of her teeth in her mouth when she was like 4 because she just kept like biting her tongue and her cheek and everything, and she has no teeth now. Like I remember watching.
Yeah,
she was like
I remember-
15.
Yeah.
But I
Yep,
mean, she
but you
like
can't
broke her
feel that
arm
fucking
at
thing.
one stage
Yeah.
and like didn't notice for like days.
Mhm.
Oh, it sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. I remember seeing the exact same thing. It was the same person, the same girl who couldn't feel hunger, right? She didn't know like she was actually hungry.
Yeah.
Like she just ate like 3 times a day because she knew she had to eat 3 times a day, not because she felt hungry. Like there was just no feeling whatsoever. It was like something in her brain or something like that that like just shut off that part of the nervous system or something. It was nuts.
Sam makes a good point. I think that answers it. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Get hanging on to
All right.
Yo, Bert.
Next one here is going to be from
Fuck taste buds.
Mr. Tolerable for peeing, standing or sitting. Can I have this one first, please?
Go ahead.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, listen, regularly, if you're a male, regularly, standing. If you're drunk or drinking, sitting.
Really?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
If I want to have a deluxe pee, I sit down. So take out the phone, chill out a bit. Maybe if a poo comes, just go with it. But I'd say 99% of the time I'm standing.
I think standing, and then like I said, when I'm drinking, sitting, or like real late at night, like get up at like 3 a.m. pee, you sit down just so you don't make a mess. You know what I mean?
It's nothing worse than you take a piss and you shake it off, you get everything out, and then you're walking back to the room and you get that little leak. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah. I think I'm a stander through and through. Unless
yeah. We
that.
all know that. You stand when you fucking wipe too, you freak. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was an outburst.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm a stander through and through. Unless you get that false poo. Do you ever have like the false poo where you sit down and you're like, oh, I need to go, and then you just piss and you're like,
yeah, nothing happens.
No, I never had that.
I'm good.
I've had like a big fart, but never like.
Yeah, I've done those where you just sit down in the bowl and just sit there for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, wait, why am I here?
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Imagine like shitting and then sprinting at full speed while you're shitting.
Zan, my brother, yes. A fellow stander comes at last.
Jen, do you really?
Yes.
What do you mean you can't see how it's done sitting?
We're multiplying.
Wait, do you need to look at your shitter while you're wiping it?
Wait, what?
When you're sitting, like, I feel like you'd have to like wipe so much until like you'd have to keep like pulling it out to know that you've got it all.
What the fuck is happening here? This is insanity to me.
And every time you wipe, you got to look at the toilet roll to make sure you're getting it all, because you got to keep wiping until that toilet roll is clean, you know?
Not at first, right? Like, you don't do it the first couple, but then, like, near the end, yeah. Right?
Yeah. I usually know when I'm done shitting and then wipe. Do you, like, wipe in between plops?
No. I sit for a while, watch some videos, and I'm like, oh, it's been a while. I think I'm done, and then you go to town.
Yeah.
I can't sit down and watch videos.
I knew somebody who, when they were taking a shit, they dropped the first plop and then flushed the toilet straight away.
Why?
Because this is actually pretty smart. If they were at home, it was fine, whatever. But if they're in like a workplace, if they flush that down straight away, it doesn't leave a smell. But then I was like, if somebody's outside your bathroom and they hear you flushing the toilet like 3 times, they're like, man, that must have been a serious log.
Okay.
I got the log. So we're basically all standing peers except Beardy feels
only when I'm drinking.
Privileged.
Only when I'm drinking.
So if Beardy leaves, when we take like the bathroom break in a while, when Beardy leaves, he's going to sit down to pee.
If I'm like shuffling out of here, yeah. Oh, if you see me like in like Beardy's kind of fucking leaning hard. Beardy's sitting down to pee because you know what? I'd rather sit down to pee than hear the wife yell at me for fucking pissing on the wall. So,
Roxy, that's the worst.
Well, you know what's the worst? When you take a shit and it's so bad that you have to go take a shower afterwards. Like you take that first wipe and you're like, oh no.
It's only been that bad if
I actually, all right, listen, I don't want to listen. I don't know if this person ever sees this video. I know a kid, I went to school with him, who will only shit at his house because he immediately has to shower after he takes a shit. And every time. Yes. If he poops, he needs to be around the shower.
I know people who won't have sex until they've just had a shower.
Why?
So, like, if they came home after work and they're like, no, I can't have sex now because I'm like sweaty or something, even though you're not, you're clean, but they have to shower first.
But you're going to be sweaty after sex and have
You
to.
know what?
Yeah,
I
and then you
guarantee
shower
that,
again.
that might be that's because like someone's being nice. You know what I mean? That's how I
That's
see that
because
one
of
as being
anal.
nice. I could see it being like a nice thing. Like you're doing it because you're trying to be nice to your partner and not have like smelly balls or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But man, you
Uh,
should accept your partner for their smelly balls, you know?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gargle that shit.
Or you can fucking talc them up and keep them fresh all night.
I don't talc them.
Really,
You talc
Roxy?
them?
What the fuck?
I
Roxy,
talc
how
'em.
did you get over that? Or did you get over that?
That's absolutely disgusting. You had to make someone do. Oh, wow!
That was a good
Got
one.
it crispy.
That's good. Yes. Oh, that was good. No warning. I like it. It was nice. I got a quarter of a chub. So
yeah, Budge knows.
Zan hops in the shower if he poos?
what? But if I'm not home because I'm in. Dude, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Holy shit, Kukri. Kukri, did you fix your internet? Welcome back.
I don't know who Kukri is.
I
Who's Kukri?
remembered. He was here a few weeks ago and he stopped watching because his internet was shit.
Ah, Kukri, hello. Welcome.
Just use a wet wipe.
He's a wet wipe. Wet wipe.
Are we starting on another one? Are we moving on? Or are we good with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one?
go on to the next one.
Okay.
Spit on your...
Same one here from Tolerable as well. What's the grossest part of your body?
Like, personally, what I think is the grossest part of my body? Is
Yes,
that
we
what the
can do
question is?
Yeah. My gut. My fucking gut drives me nuts. And I've had it forever.
I'd say apparently my toes, my feet. I have some weird ass
Yeah, you don't like
toes.
your feet?
Yeah,
you
like
gotta
my
put them on
toes are
stream.
kind
You
of
gotta-
like...
You
My
gotta
toe-
put the toes on stream.
I'll show my toes. I
You gotta
got
put your
like...
feet up. Everyone, let's all get our
I
toes
got
up there.
like some bent fucking toes.
I see your toes are like mine. The pinky goes underneath.
And I can
Right?
bend... Yeah, but like...
Mine like freaking bends
See
in.
this second toe? The other toe is like overlap it.
Can you see that? Is that good or no? That's not good.
Are we doing toes? Oh god.
Yeah, they're not webbed. And look, I can like bend my feet lows. Can you do that, Beardy?
What do you mean?
Like, see how much I can bend my foot?
I mean, that's about it right there. I can pick stuff up with my toes. Perception's got pretty normal looking feet, dude.
Show us perception.
My bum foot.
That's pretty standard full.
Look, he's got a pretty
You see that thing there?
What?
I have a little white patch like there under the like.
Is that a planner's wart?
Kinda. It's from wearing like shoes until they fucking disintegrate underneath your feet.
Yeah, I
And
need to buy new
basically
shoes. My fucking
the-
feet are my
the
shoes are
bone-
so bad.
The bone tries to harden, tries to make a pad for that side of
Oh,
your foot.
right.
So it sends out like little tendons, and you have to keep pairing it back. So every now and then I have to get like basically a
Right,
paring
this
knife. and
shit's
tear a
getting
hole
weird.
in
Let's move on.
Move it off from the toes.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
said my feet. What about you? Beardy said his
I
gut
said
perception.
belly. Yeah, God, I don't like my gut. I think it's gross.
I always drink hard, Bert.
Perception. What's your grossest part of your body?
I'd actually say
My
my
penis.
feet, unless I keep them talked.
Oh, okay.
So you talk your feet too?
Yeah, or my belly button.
Oh, do you have an outie? I have an outie.
I have an
Do you
innie.
have an Audi?
Yeah, I got an outie.
Oh, that's gross.
No, I have an
Sorry,
too
innie.
bad.
that's gross.
Like you can see it on my. I put up a progress picture of me back when I was like shredded, bra, and that's what it looks like.
I gotta look at that. Is that on selfies?
I think so.
How do belly buttons freak me the fuck out, dude? I'm sorry, but they freak me out.
All right, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Dax, you're not a freak, but you're a fucking freak.
Well,
All right, so this one again.
Try find it. All right, move on.
Tolerable again here with the face tattoos, yay or nay? I'm gonna go ahead with a solid fucking nay. If you get a tattoo on your face, you're a fucking idiot.
Unless
Beard
you're
first, don't-
a Maori.
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, culturally.
I
I
accept
won't
it
go as far
culturally,
to
but-
call you a fucking idiot, but they're not for me. If you
Okay,
want to
sure,
get one,
fucking idiot.
you do you.
Yo, Beardy, I'm gonna send you it here. That's what
Send it, slide to my DMs, baby.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
That is not Natty Belly Button, Dax.
What?
I see what you're saying. I see what you think it's the Audi belly. That's not an Audi belly button. I'll show you the fucking Audi belly button after
Oh
the
no,
stream.
no, are you talking about the Audi that literally looks like a fucking like
tattoos.
tail?
Oh,
Like
it's coming
yeah.
out. Oh yeah, it looks like a
Yeah.
fucking
I don't
toast.
think I'd ever personally get one myself either, but yeah. Neck
Wait,
Face
tattoos
neck
are
tattoo?
okay.
tattoos. You're a fucking idiot. You get a face tattoo, and then you want to complain about friggin' not being able to, find shit or
Yeah,
do shit.
I think face tattoos, you're an idiot to get one unless
Fucking idiot.
it's a cultural thing. Then it's fine.
Bunch of stars in her face when she was just wanted one. I do not remember that.
Yeah, Roxy.
Neck
She
tattoos. Neck tattoos. Yeah, I think I'm alright with neck tattoos.
it depends
alright
how
with
high it comes up. Like, I'm talking about like the ones, Beardy,
Listen.
that come up here.
I'm
And, like,
okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you come up behind the ears and then do the back of your fucking head. Go ahead. I don't give a shit about that. But if you tattoo your face, dude, come on. You know what I mean?
Roxy, I'm
I
not
think-
talking about
I
the back of your neck. I'm talking about the ones that literally like come up to like here.
My sister has the back of her neck tattooed. I think anything behind the ears. That's my rule. Anything behind the ears, I think is okay.
What about girls that shave their eyebrows off and to get them tattooed on? Yeah,
Listen,
they always
listen.
look great, right?
trends change. That's all I'm going to say
I've
about
never
that.
seen that.
Trends change. So if you decide to shave off your eyebrows and tattoo some on, don't be pissed off when you got it removed in fucking 3 years to put the new trend of eyebrows on. If you want to do that, go ahead. And tattoos fade, yes, depending on where they are.
Foreskin tattoo. Get the fuck out of here, Gummy.
I wanted a fucking tattoo on my pee-pee.
Dan, I told you that in confidence, for fuck's
I
sake.
never had the balls to do it, though.
Okay,
All
next
right,
question.
next one here, we have, you were offered to go to Mars as first settler. Would you leave everything to go? And this goes back to our whole universe thing. No, absolutely fucking not. I would not.
I'd say if it was a one-way trip, I won't go. If it was like
I mean,
come
of
back,
course
yeah.
it's gonna be your first settler. First settler means you're going to settle on Mars. That's it. That's your
First settler, that's a
your
one
new
way.
home.
The weird
Yeah,
thing
that's a
though
one
about
way.
like if you were to go to Mars, right? It's
But they're
basically like
sending
you've
people in a
died.
couple of years.
It's basically like you've died on Earth. Because you'll never see your family again. You probably won't be able to communicate with them again.
Yeah, but if the human race carries on, you'd be embedded in history for being one of
it's
the
good.
few
But
people. to
what I'm
first-
saying, it's literally like you've died on Earth.
I don't know. I don't want to do it. I mean, we just go back to Slippy real quick. Slippy, I was going to get angel wings and a halo tattooed around the head of mine.
Oh, Jesus.
So it would have worked pretty good. But okay, no. So Mars thing, no, absolutely, that's a solid no for me. It's
I'd
a
say
solid
yes,
no.
it was a two-way trip. It was a one-way trip, no. Unless I had nothing to live for.
If you're a settler, no. Yeah, if you're a settler, you're not. It's not a two-way trip. That's a one-way ticket, brother.
I'd ask, how's the internet? And if it was okay, I'd probably say yeah.
You don't have any fucking internet out there, dude. You got their 5G NASA satellite that might work on
fucking
every
Starlink.
third
imagine
fucking
the latency.
Tuesday.
The latency would be
Yeah.
like 7 hours.
It would be worse than waiting for your webcam to fucking heat up, dude.
Right.
You'd have better internet. You have better internet at your house than you would have on the fucking on Mars.
Hey, Beardy, keep her lit.
No orange for you, Beardy.
All right. All right. Ooh, what's the hardest pill to swallow?
The truth.
The really big ones.
Usually horse pills.
I just spilled to
See,
swallow.
I need a little more on this. Because pill to swallow, like what do we, like?
As in, what's the hardest
know.
thing to accept?
That's a hard one.
Hardest thing to accept? That like a relationship ended and it's all because of your actions?
Whoa, we're getting deep, huh? Ooh.
Wanted anal.
Perception. Let's take it back here.
I'd probably stick with my first mock answer, the truth. Sometimes you just don't want to hear it. Of course, that's fully dependent on what it
Really?
is. But
If it's the truth
Yeah.
that
Even if it's right, you don't want to hear it.
so It depends on what it is. Sometimes you don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes it like straight up. Sometimes the truth fucking hurts. Sometimes you don't want to hear it, depending
Yeah,
on
I know, but I'd rather
what it
someone
is.
fucking tell me, like, listen, dude, you're being a complete shithead, so I
Which
can
is,
fix that. You know what I mean?
but see, the thing, hearing the truth perception isn't a pill to swallow because you don't know it's the truth until you hear it. Whereas if you are lying about something, you need to tell the truth. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Mm. You could know something in your head and you could deny it. And sure, like someone else could say it, but like you're never going to accept it
Acceptance is a hard pill to swallow.
until someone else points it out to you. Like everybody knows their own flaws to a degree, but some people don't change them unless they're actually pointed out to them.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a toughie. This is actually. I'm gonna actually, you know what, Princess? Knowing you can make your life better, but choose not to sometimes. But then again, I mean, I always try to fucking do what I can to make.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't try to make my life better. I try to make whatever is convenient for my family better.
yeah, but maybe if you need to do that, but in order to make it more better for your family, you need to take one step back to take two steps forward. Taking that one step back is hard to do initially.
I'm not like that though. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not. I'm okay with that. If I can see a better future in it, I have no problem doing that. That's why this one's a hard one for me because like I'll do what I have to do to make sure that at the end of the day, the wife and kids are happy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that's weird to fucking say. I don't know. So I can't say there's one thing that I wouldn't do to better position the family. Yeah, I got nothing on this.
Okay.
I honestly got nothing on this one.
Fine, if you don't have anything, that's grand. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Princess Zool, would you give up years of your life to someone you loved? Dax,
Yes.
you had the best reaction to this. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
Perception?
if it was something like if it was something like I had to take 10 years off my life to give somebody 2 years, and I really love that person, I would. But the thing is it 10 years off your life if you were to live until your old age? Because, like, if I was to die when I'm like 35 and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take 10 years off my life to save somebody, and I just fucking die on the spot.
Yeah, but do you know? Yeah, because you don't know how long you actually are going to live for.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can live to
And I suppose
100.
that's the risk. That's the risk you should take. I'd take up to maybe 10 years. I won't go more than 10 years.
So you would give her a percentage. You would give her like an actual amount.
Well, I'd say 10 years off my life.
Okay. All right. Perception?
Yeah, I'd probably have to give a percentage as well. I couldn't actually spitball right now, like how much I would give. It would fully depend on how much I loved someone.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. Depends on the person. I think. You know what I mean? Like, there's someone you loved. I mean, there's people you love, but at the end of the day, there's certain people I would give my life for, and certain people, regardless of love or not, that I would, maybe have to think about a little more.
Yeah, but there are people out there that they're going to get a generous amount of life out there. Other people, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on who I'm doing it for.
This kind of leads into another question that I'm going to steal. It's a fairly recent question, but Beardy, you might mark it off the list after we finish this podcast. Is that I think the question was: would you sacrifice a family member to save 1,000 lives of people you don't know?
Oh, any family member?
You're like, who could I choose? That little shit.
Oh, I have.
Well, just say you press the button, and this button is going to kill a random family member, a close family member, so your immediate family, but a random one, and it will save 1,000 other people.
That's hard.
That's a hard question.
I'd go no. I don't know those other 1,000 people. and
You
I don't know.
imagine
I love my
pushing the
family
button,
too
walking out,
much to.
feeling self-righteous. You walk into, like, let's say the kitchen, and your mom fucking drops dead in front of you, and you know why. How's it feel now? It's not as easy now,
I
right?
don't know. I think if it was like if I was to press this button and if it was just say going to be my mom, and my mom
Well,
knew it was going to be
no.
her, she'd want me to press the button.
Yeah, understandable, but listen, it says you need to push this button, an immediate family member dies. You don't know who. You push the button, you save 1,000 people. You feel great because you saved 1,000 people. You walk out, you're ready to go. Your mom drops fucking dead. You know why she drops dead now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know why 1,000 other
Or
people don't drop dead?
does it make it better?
I'd say yeah.
Uh,
Like I'm gonna say out in this case, I would.
You're
I
still
would
able
do
to
it.
live and like live with yourself and everything with that.
You'd be responsible for
I'm
somebody's
not
death, yeah.
saying that like one person's life is more valuable than 1,000 other people. It's just that if it's 1,000 other random people in the world, I've never met them. I
Mhm.
I don't care. I like say for instance if it was my mother or anyone in my immediate family, I care 1,000 times more for them than I will about any random person in the world. So if you up the number a bit, perhaps, but for 1,000, not a chance. I'm going to take the selfish option there.
I'm gonna be selfish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'd sacrifice a family member. Because like who knows, the people that I could kill could be developing a cure for a specific cancer. Who knows? Like you don't know who it is. It could be all just completely useless people that die, like bums, whatever. Like people who are going to achieve nothing in life. But there is a chance that you could kill somebody who's
The person that actually like helps a huge situation or a huge problem or something.
yeah. I don't know.
I'm putting 1,000 people in misery. There's misery all over the world. There's more than 1,000 people in misery right now.
That guy doesn't have time for
Don't-
Discord. He's asking questions.
1,000 more ain't going to make a big drop in the well. I know that sounds awful cunty, but that's just my line of thought. Eh, I'm with Bert.
I think Beardy's talking to somebody at the moment, so I'm gonna go in.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you're back.
I'm right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question: blonde or brunette? Easy clap here.
I'd
Why no
say I
redheads?
don't have a preference on hair color at all.
Really?
Yeah, I like bald. Yeah, I like bald. Honestly, I don't like. I've been with brunettes. I've been with blondes. I've been with a redhead. Like
Blonde hair is I don't know, there's something about blonde hair, blue eyes, or blonde hair, green eyes, and it makes me fucking melt. Oh, what do you want? Tell me what you want. I'll buy you whatever you want. Love it. Love it.
yeah, I don't know. I see beauty in everyone.
Princess would be real cheap.
What about you, Perception?
Too bad redhead isn't an option there, because that would have been my one. But
You wanna go ahead, say it. I'd rather redhead then. There, fuck it.
oh, redhead, a natural redhead, not colored in, no cheating. But if I was to pick either blonde or brunette, since that's the question, I'd probably go. I'd probably say blonde. I'd probably go blonde. Yeah.
Budgie likes his brunettes with hazel eyes. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Good for you, Budge. That's a good
Hey,
one.
Snick. That's 100 bitos, boy. Alright, that was a quick one.
Next one.
I'm fair hair princess. I'm not redhead. It's a
Let's
trick of the light.
DoorDash? Whatever you want to do. It's fine. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Princess with a homemade or store-bought presents.
Homemade.
You think homemade?
Yeah. I've had homemade presents. Well, it depends on who it's coming from. if it's like a family member and things like that, store bought stuff is cool. But I think if it's from a significant other and that sort of stuff, I think handmade stuff is like really, it means a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but it's just that it means, I think it means more to me personally. Well, maybe it's not the thing that they make; it's the amount of thought they put into it. So maybe they can give you store-bought things, but it's the amount of thought, as in if that's an extremely thoughtful gift.
If you get someone that can't afford to buy you an actual present, and they actually end up making you a present, that's like the thought that they're actually thinking about you to make you a present. You know what I mean? Like they're making you something or anything. That they're making you something they can't afford to buy you actually something. So that right there is fantastic. I don't care either way. The thought that someone gets me something is I think the thought that someone's thinking about you to get you something, I think is great. I think it's both takes great.
I think I'd go with handmade as well. I'm far more sentimental than I am materialistic.
I suppose that's the word, yeah.
But like, I will keep all my sentimental items. I have like shit tons of sentimental items that like would mean jack shit to anyone else, but to me they mean a lot. But like anything that like, say if I was to buy myself or that was just like bought, you'd be like, meh. That kind of way. I couldn't really put it into words, but like this sentimental holds a lot of value.
Okay, cool.
Unless it was a bitchin' present.
Brazzle Dazzle has joined the Discord. Strap yourselves in, boys.
I'm ready for it, baby. Let's go. Let's get some real fucking nitty gritty of the questions here, all right? Ooh. Next one comes from also our friend, the Tolerable, for red pill or blue pill. We might have to get a reference on this because I don't remember.
I think the red pill. Well, go ahead, Perception.
Oh, red pill was leave the Matrix, come into the real world. Go to Zion, fight those machines. Blue pill was stay in the Matrix and
be ignorant of the
fact. Here's the question: Is it's okay? So you lose that thought process of like I'm a superhuman being type of thing. Forget everything.
No, the Matrix would be like if you take the blue pill, you live your life as normal.
Blue pill is just Viagra.
Yeah.
I would take the red pill because if I took the blue pill, yes, I'd continue my life as normal. Actually, the only way I take the blue pill is if I completely forgot about that conversation of having the option to choose the two pills. I'd take the blue pill then. But if you were to remember that you had the option to take the red pill, I'd take the red pill because I'd live the rest of my life knowing that there's something else, there's something not right here.
Would you though?
I think I would.
Plus, you'd have bitchin' superpowers once you go back into the Matrix.
Yeah, but you don't know you have the superpowers. That's the thing.
Yeah, no,
wait, if you took the red pill?
If you take the pill, you go back to like your fake, like forget everything, go back to fake life.
Yeah.
So no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd take the
do you really want to sit in a shitty ship that probably smells like fucking feet and ass with a bunch of like hobo-looking dudes to fight machines to try to get life back? Or would you rather just go back into the farming simulator and just fucking do your life, live out the rest of your life? And just remember, the other one is still the simulation. Say the simulation, live your life. You go into the other one, you may make out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but imagine taking the blue pill and knowing that you're not living a life. You're literally.
That's the thing. You don't. You take the pill, you go back to the way it was, or you just wake up one day, your alarm goes off, it was a bad fucking dream. You're back to life. You're back to doing everything else. So, Brazzle, the Discord is Tins&Gins, my friend. You go down to the Tins&Gins topic, you type whatever question you want in there, and when we get to it, we get to it.
Okay. So, perception, red or blue?
Well, if it's to go on the knowledge of, I didn't know what either. Wait, do I know what either does?
Yeah.
You don't know that the red pill brings you into real life. You just know that.
You forget if you take the one pill that there's like nothing.
So blue pill, you forget everything you go back to where you were, and red pill, you take it. You whatever happens in the movie, like.
If I was posed the choice, I'd probably be an idiot and I'd pick blue because I'm like, I like that color better.
Oh, God,
Like I said, it's just the problem of being stuck. Like, you see how the fuck they were living. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck would live like that? When you can live in a simulation where it's living a little bit better. You don't know what's going on. They're farming your ass for nutrients, but yeah, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad?
You don't get to see what you're going to be living like until after you choose the red pill, though.
Yeah. Anyway, next. We stay on this all day.
Oh. Next one is Discord Secret Santa.
That's not a bad idea.
I think it's an interesting fucking idea.
I think it's an interesting idea, but who qualifies for it? If it's everyone on Discord, that's not going to work because there's some people who have never joined the Discord again.
It would have to be active members in a Discord. Who wants to get involved in the Discord? You have to everyone and involve everyone in the Secret Santa.
I'd say I could get a list of the active people. Easily, yeah. Anyway, we'll discuss that after stream.
All right, next one. Next one is from Tolerable as well. We have graphics or story. Which is better? Would you rather a graphics? Would you rather better graphics or better story?
Story.
Yes, 1000% story.
Absolutely story.
I think the Discord is broken because my. Oh man, if you've seen the list of questions before
Razzle,
you
we have a
were
lot of questions, man.
a lot of questions.
All right, go ahead.
Story, definitely. Thongs or briefs? Maybe did you mean boxers or
Like
briefs?
to wear them personally? Thongs.
Is that on candy? Holy shit!
Thongs or briefs?
I'm gonna go brief. Wait, for you to wear or someone else
I'm
to wear?
assuming for like your significant other.
Then thongs. 1000% thongs. I mean, yeah. For me, briefs. This is another
briefs or
thongs.
boxers.
Oh, well, if it's for the other person, I'd probably say briefs because I don't really like thongs where they just like go like through the ass crack.
It depends. I suppose it depends. They both have their place.
The briefs that like curve like halfway up the ass.
But,
leave, like, the curve.
It's the options. Listen, it's the options. So you like boy shorts? I think they're called, right? Princess. Since you're telling me all you say thongs, listen, it's what was asked. It was thongs or briefs. I'd rather see my brother in a thong, but boy shorts. I believe they're called boy shorts. Yeah, boy shorts. Oh man, those do hit. Those do hit rather.
That's only in Australia, Roxy. They're called sandals everywhere else.
Or chastity belt.
What's wrong with a chastity belt? The fact that I can't get it open in time. That's probably what's wrong with it.
You can never get it open. Okay.
Boy shorts are a brand of undies.
Thongs. Evers, you're never training at my house again. For your next question.
Next Sunday, please, for the love of God, Evers, bring that squat and thong.
You forgot to add in on stream.
Let's get rid of that. Oh, I gotta get through some stuff here. Hold on. Do you really want the next one? This one comes from Tyler Bro as well. Why are you single? I'm married, so Perception and Dax, I guess this is you guys.
I don't choose to be single, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Perception?
I have commitment issues that I have to work out with myself.
Man, that's fair play.
Okay, all right. Boy shorts are chef kisses. Yes. Black Knight. Okay, so are you okay with half the world being wiped out to save the planet? I think we discussed this before.
Absolutely.
I think we're all on board on this. This is all yes, right?
We are literally the cancer of this fucking earth.
Okay,
wipe us all out.
Good, yes. Okay. All right. This one also from Tolerable here. It says, "Is it worth it, or are we just postponing the inevitable? Is it worth it, or are we just postponing the inevitable?"
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know.
that was a perfect fucking goofy. Yo!
Oh no, that's a join on to. Wait,
That's
is it?
where whatever the wife buys.
I think that was
True.
an add-on to the last question. Like, is it worth wiping out half the planet, or are we just postponing the inevitable? I think that was a join on to your one.
Okay, all right, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
we're
can see
postponing the inevitable.
that. Are we taking a pee break soon? That's not on the list. I'm just asking.
We can take a pee break in a few minutes.
Okay, cool.
Beardy's like,
I'm like, if you see me shaking like this, it means I'm moving. I
I
gotta
got
piss.
you, Ebert. I got you.
Okay, all right. I think eventually, yeah, you're supposed to be inevitable because eventually you're going to get back to that same point of it is what it is. The world's you're overpopulated again.
Yeah.
Darth, we're not. I don't think any of us are even tipsy yet.
I've been drinking. I've been hammering them 11%. I got a nice buzz going. Okay, next one, Princess Zool. If you could change genders for a day, what would you do? I wouldn't leave my fucking room. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't leave my room.
What would I do?
Oh.
I don't have a.
I'd be a
button for this one.
millionaire. in a
You know what
fucking
I'd
day.
do. Oh, you
I'd
know.
be a millionaire in a day. I'd be a cam girl.
I'd give myself a raise, says Roxy.
Yeah.
I'd get to 1,000 Twitch followers. That's what I'd do.
I would be destroying the internet. That's what I would be doing. Oh man!
All right, get the next one done real quick.
All right. If clone kills you, is it the original now? No, it's still a clone. It's still a clone. It'll never be the original. Original died. That's the end of it. Just like same thing. If it's not the original soundtrack for like some type of music or anything like that, it's not an original. That's why originals are so much different from actual stuff.
What was that second movie or TV show where the clones didn't have belly buttons?
There was a movie, I think. I think there were documentaries I'm thinking about though. Holy shit, I gotta piss.
Was it Doctor Who? Does anyone?
Okay, we'll take a piss break here. Beardy, go.
Oh my God,
Go,
thank
Beardy,
you.
go.
Oh my God. I'll be back. Woo!
Yo, Emily, what's the crack?
I'm actually going to take a piss break as well. I got to break the seal.
Okay, I'm gonna sit with chat until you guys come back. Hey guys.
The 6th day, Dart Smash. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's your boy. They're gone to take a piss, so I'm gonna entertain you. Here's headache today. I don't know what's going on. Whew. The seals are in bits, but the seals are fucking popping off left, right, and center. Entertain, please. I'm not a fucking monkey. Damn, what's Bowley, do you know what you don't know what he's talking about? Okay. I know, Bowley hit me earlier, I know. Tell you what you appreciate in life? Hey, Darth.
Hope your headache feels better.
It's getting there, Darth. It's getting there. Guys, I suppose now that people are gone, it's time for me to do a shameless plug. Well, not a shameless plug, it's a charity event. Exclamation point Movember is the reason why I'm growing the mustache. It's a charity to raise awareness for men's health, mental health, suicide prevention, testicular cancer and prostate cancer. So if you do want to give €2 towards a charity, work away. I'm aiming to get to... Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Bert.
Hope
and
your headache gets worse.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Smash and Bert, thank you for the 100 bits each. Thank you. But instead of giving me money, give it towards a good charity in Movember.
Well, oh my God.
So, yeah, I'm going to be growing this baby out for the month, keep everything else clean shaven, see what it looks like at the end. I just got to grow a fucking 12-inch... Oh, Beardy, well, scrap. He's back.
Huh? What happened? What I missed?
No.
Oh God, dude. Thank you for that.
Max does look younger with the rest of his face shaven. Do I? I think I look slightly slimmer, even though I'm still chunky.
Alright, I'm taking the hat off because it's fucking hot.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like 1,000,000 degrees in this freaking house right now. Get the heat on.
The best cure for curing a headache, or the best remedy for curing a headache, what is, Roxy? Taking the saw out of your head.
For what?
Water. Alcohol probably doesn't have. I'll bring up water as well.
Oh, look at this. You don't have that yet. Can somebody turn the heat off? Hot.
Roxy, thanks for hydrant. I'm gonna go get some more now. Beardy, entertain these fine people.
I'm here. I'm entertaining. I have a beard and lots of gray hair.
Oh no! It fell out.
Oh
Wow.
man! Look, you're cured. Oh, what's going on? What question I can relate to? I don't know what the actual question is, but I just don't fucking ruin it. Hi, princess. Gray-haired old cunt. Bert, at least I have hair, you fucking old bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean that's rough. I'm sorry. I did mean every word of it, you cunt. Beardy took off his costume. I took off my hat. Roxy, if you can tell me what my costume is, I'll put it back on. Beardy, press your beard on the mic. Black Knight for you. I'll push everything on the mic. Where did insert Beardy's costume name here go? Thanks, man. Close the door. Thank you. It's too damn hot in here. Did right. The beard is still on. Okay. I can't take it off. It's too much glue. All right, protection's back. We're good.
Why won't you take all your clothes off now?
Damn straight, Gum. If you were here, I'd put your ass to work too, bitch. Much to shave it, trim it. I told you I had 500 for an inch. You want the legendary beard? Beard is 500 for a fucking inch. Do a whiskey, Bert, for you. I'd do a fucking Bert. Put your ass in selfie right now. I want to see you fucking taking a shot of whiskey. We're gonna do it together, Bert. You should come in here and put your camera on. I want to see a fucking shot.
Princess, hey girl. Tat reveal.
Let's go, Bert. You old cunt.
You want to see my tats?
You have none. What do you have? You have something to fucking drink, Aldo. Aldo, you
Michael Bob Ross Jackson. I'm supposed to be a knockoff Cuban essay. You fucking cockroaches.
Show us some big tats.
What
the fuck is orange? I have orange now.
You want orange?
Tats for bats, baby. You guys fucking... We'll donate to Movember, and I'll get my fucking big tats out.
No. Where do I have one? Oh, almost popped the nipple out there. There's one.
What the fuck am I typing in?
I have a little Arctic Monkeys one there. I don't know if you can see it. I probably look like a Minecraft character right now. And then...
There you go, boys and girls.
I can't actually get my arm up here. Oh god. You'll just have, like, this is like a not even half sleeve Game of Thrones one here. I can't even rip it. Oh god. I'd have to make a change. This arm is basically Game of Thrones inspired. This one here is you know, a weirwood tree, Game of Thrones, with my father's face carved into it. If you could see it. I'll post them up on the Discord if you want to see them better. But I have like long claw here with the
What the
Stark
What are we doing?
logo there. Then I have like a moon back here. We got loads of shit when I can.
Hello.
Zan, I was going to wear the other shirt, but apparently
Shit.
my right was the wrong side.
Bert's drinking fucking juice? What a disappointment. If your shirt isn't tucked into your trousers, then your trousers are tucked into your shirt.
Yo guys, we got 2 donations. I just want to give a shout. We got two donations to the Movember.
Nice.
Should I say who they're from? I know who they're from.
Yeah.
Zan and Darth. Thank you so much for giving towards
Nice.
the charity.
Awesome.
Nice. Again, I'm not getting anything out of this. Of course, it's a charity, but it's a great cause, and thank you very much for putting towards it.
Nice.
Put the link up. It's right above you.
I just put it up. Yeah, Movember. Exclamation point Movember to get the link for the donations for men's mental health and health issues as well. Goes for a good cause, of course. If you're a man, if you're a woman, also a good cause if you have a man, or if you don't and you want a man in the future.
Care
You
about
can.
all males and females. And...
All males, yes.
Right. Next question. Let's go.
Next question is, Mr. Perception, Mr. Cuban Link down there. Is it acceptable for a guy to hit a woman not for no reason?
Hell yeah, rocks.
I want to say no.
No, like do your thing, not hit you. No.
Wait, was it for no reason or for
Not
no reason?
for no reason. So like if some like chick was harassing you and you had a legitimate reason to fucking just suck her one, would you? Not like I'm just gonna go up and just wham.
I feel like you can always walk away from the situation. You always have that
You can say that
control.
about any. You can say about that about any fight.
You can be pissed off. You can go home pissed off. But at the end of the day, you can walk away from the situation.
You know my view on this: equal rights, equal lefts.
Equal
If a girl was beating my ass and fucking actually causing me bodily harm, I'm gonna knock that bitch on her ass. Like, I know I can walk away, but just say I'm in a corner and she's like beating the shit out of me. I'm gonna fucking defend myself. I ain't putting up with that shit. Equality, fucking. Yeah.
I would if some bitch was acting weird. Well, no, not even weird, just fucking crazy. I definitely would. Because back a few years ago, just from a personal story, it was one of my brother's birthdays, and he got jumped outside one of the local pubs, and one of the degenerate's girlfriends kicked in his eye socket when he was on the ground. So I think she should have got full comeuppance for her actions. So
That's what annoys me. I said this on stream the other night as well.
On that note. If you go far enough, you deserve a slap, not just because you're some like other gender, and you're always fighting for equality. So if you want it, you can
Treat
take it.
everyone the same. Just punch everyone.
Just show a
Old
bit of
people,
respect. And we'll
kids.
all get along.
Okay, no, I'm joking. But yeah, just if you want to be treated as equal, you should treat everyone else as equal.
I've tossed girls out of bars, but I never once ever had the. I've seen them.
Yeah, I probably.
I've seen girls get hit. All right, but it's just not me. It's not for me. You know what I mean? It's just not. I've never seen a situation. I've never been in a situation where I've had to do that. You know, I've been always able to like just fucking listen. You're strong. You're strong. Both of these are strong fucking men. You can easily wrap them and take them wherever the fuck you want and just dump them.
That's not always.
There's never a reason. No, listen. If there is never a case, if it's not an option, then yes. All right, I figure what you have to do. But
like, what if you come across like fucking?
I've drugged girls out of a bar, and once you get them past the gate, I've never had the problem. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing.
But
it's
like beauty, if a girl was coming at you with a bottle.
Like, you take the fucking bottle.
It's not always that easy though. You get like, ideally, you'd like to be able to take the bottle, but you can't always take the bottle.
I understand that. And I'm not talking about like fucking. I'm not talking about like taking a bottle to the fucking face. I mean, like, listen, you could see the swing coming. Most of the people I've dealt with, most of the times I have the situation where I've had to deal with it, the person's been intoxicated. I've been sober as a fucking bird. So if there is a situation where that happens, you can always like catch the weapon or catch whatever the fuck it is. And like I said, wrap them. You can't do shit. They'll kick and fucking scream. Maybe get your shin kicked or something like that. But you dump them out of the fence, and it's usually the end of it. I've never had a situation where there's actually been more than that swing. And I've seen it. I watched a girl scratch a guy's face, and the guy fucking open palmed her in the face. I've seen that, and it's like it's one of those situations where you go, it happened.
I'd say if a girl hit me, I'd just be like, whatever, I don't care. But if a girl hit me and it hurt me, that's when I'm taking a stand. You know, if I'm actually physically hurt by somebody, I'm going to defend myself.
if I took a hit and I was just like, ow, that fucking hurt.
Oh shit,
I'd
Brazil.
still like to show like a little bit of resilience, but if they weren't going to let up
Holy
on what they were doing, I'd be like, oh, okay.
You good?
Brazil
this
donated
gotta cut
to
it.
November.
Oh, nice.
€25. He just gave
bravo.
25. Guys, I'm not judging on anyone on what you. Everyone has gave very, very generous donations, but fuck me.
Any
Any donation.
donation.
This is going towards a charity, so everything is.
Any donation is absolutely fantastic.
I am minted. All right, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you very much for giving towards a great cause.
Brazil, you're a very interesting character. I'm very curious about you, Brazil. Very curious about you. But we'll move on
Really
here.
wants to know more, Brazil.
I'm interested in people. People interest me.
Beard, I just like to know, what if you come up against like a fucking like a Katie Taylor or like a Amanda Nunes, someone like that like
Someone who actually knows how to throw fucking hands.
yeah.
I'd probably end up choked out on the ground perception if I'm being honest.
You won't have a choice on hitting her
I got
back.
a little bit, yeah. I got a little bit of fucking, I'll give you a little bit of bob and weave, but at the end of the day,
Maybe not to like their caliber because they're fucking like top of their game, but
Brazil,
someone who-
everyone has a girlfriend until they talk to me, brother man. No, just like, wait, continue on. Yeah, so top of their game, yeah, absolutely, dude. It's
like unless you're like in the same sport, you're not going to be able to.
no.
Throw hands.
There's no listen. Do I think
the logistics of fighting?
Do I think there's some women that use that whole thing like you shouldn't hit a woman as a defense? Yes, 1,000%. But I can see there's certain times where I'll have the agreements where like, all right, it's okay to hit a woman or it's okay not to. Do I ever think I'll never be the first one to admit though that it's okay to hit a woman? I will never go, yeah,
I think
definitely.
it's not okay to hit anyone. Forget about women. I don't think it's right to hit anyone.
No,
Man or woman. But if somebody
No,
hits you,
alright, that's
regardless
where
if they're a
I'm-
man or a woman.
I think there's certain people out there that need to get their shit kicked in.
Maybe there's some women out there that need to get their shit kicked in as well.
This is true. That's why I say people. There's certain people out there that
Yeah,
need to get their
okay.
shit kicked in to kind of bring them down to that level of like, holy shit, I'm not who the fuck I thought I was.
I'm not
You
a
know what I
fucking
mean?
god.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, I've been punched in the face many a fucking times. Actually, under my mustache here, if I shave my mustache here, you see a nice little fucking scar where a younger kid put my teeth through my lip. It is what it is. I mean, violence doesn't resolve anything, Kevin. I'm going to have to actually disagree with you on that. Because at the end of the day, if you're just some young punk ass fucking kid who's talking shit, and all of a sudden I walk up and I fucking put hands on you, I guarantee you at the end of the day, next weekend you go out with your fucking boys, your lads, you're not going to want to talk shit for no fucking reason because you're going to remember always that old man fucking put me in my fucking place.
Stay
I
woke.
mean,
Stay woke, kids. Stay woke. Right.
there's always someone out there. Listen, I'm going to give you a perfect example of there's always someone out there. I don't give a fuck how young you are, how tough you think you are. There's always someone out there that'll kick the living shit out of you. That'll make you remember. That'll humble you. Let's put it that way. That'll humble you.
Anyway,
I'm done.
Next question.
Sorry, I got into it last night.
Beauty. Go.
Next question is from Prince Azul. What is the ideal penis size? I want to say 7 inches. Is that brazen?
7? Oh, I'm falling a little under par there.
I'm falling a lot under par.
Give
Par
it
under
a
par.
bit of credit.
Like, I don't think we're the I don't think we're the people to be asking, preferably.
Listen. The female vagina can't take a 12-inch fucking dot. All right, let's be real here. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't shove a
I
whole
know,
fucking.
man. I've seen some porn stars.
You could see it, but at the end of the day, it's not like. I don't think it's pleasurable. You know what I mean? Like after a while, it hurts. Like there's certain positions you can't do because it hurts. 5 to 6 to be to be honest. Okay, there you go. Yeah, but it's a tunnel with a fucking with it does bottom out.
Beauty's
No.
packing a fucking Coke can, lads. See this? See this? I may as well be holding Beardy's dick in my hand.
The wife in here to embarrass me real quick if you want.
I think there is a case where it's too big, but it is variant woman to woman. Like I I had a mate that I grew up with, and no lie, seeing his dick, he could actually suck his own dick. It was too big.
It's just long.
He's nearly going around Jeremy.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't fucking sham all that into a fucking hole. There's no one that's that fucking deep.
Like,
It's so
is what Roxy put up in the friggin'
2 coca.
NSFW.
Who just said
Right,
about
it
Liam
was
Neeson's fucking cock? Good for him, dude. Jeez.
All hallways are not built the same.
This is true. Okay, all right, there you go. There you go. Prime example.
True.
Girth always plays a variable.
And here's the thing,
ideal
dude.
is-
When you're in the fucking moment, dude, you're not fucking measuring. You know what I mean?
It's
You're
all,
just jamming
it's
away.
all subjective
You're
as well.
fucking
As
trying
well,
to-
like.
you're trying to touch fucking tonsils, right? Am I wrong?
It's all subjective.
You're trying to fucking get as far and as deep as you can in there. So
Yeah, you're trying to get at least 2 inches. Like, come on.
you're trying to fucking jam every bit. You're trying to shove balls in there. You're trying
If I
to
get
shove
balls
everything.
in, I might get 3.
You could shove
Anyway.
everything the fuck in. You could. You know what I mean?
All on a bad day.
Each to their own.
Is girth
That's true.
more important in the end? I feel like. Oh, Princess raises a good point.
Like, how the fuck do we know? I don't know.
It's going to be up to you. That's going to be up to you.
Tell us that.
Females in
It
chat
is.
are the ones that tell us. Anyway, next
I
question.
think girth. Yeah, I think girth. That's up to you guys completely. Is pain pleasure for some? Yeah.
Brazel, welcome to the small dick club. I mean, Peach Gang.
All this is trying to justify that our tiny toads are big enough.
Yeah, everyone chat's like, yeah, guys, 3 inches is enough, right? We can all agree on
Yeah,
that.
we're good. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
get in there.
yeah, come on.
You're good.
Right.
I like Kev motion in the ocean. I still have to hear this from one of the women. Yet they are remaining silent through this whole conversation.
Anyway, next go.
Itty
Next.
bitty bitty bitty.
Oh,
So wait, is pain pleasure? That was the next question.
is pain pleasure?
Depends
I
on the
know.
person.
Is Bert in chat? Yo,
Bert.
Bert's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bert's a fucking expert in this. Bert, this is for you, brother. Is pain pleasure? Bert also has
What was your statement?
balls with stilettos on.
I'd say is pain pleasure for some people.
It depends on what it is. Like, listen, okay, let's be real. We're gonna get a little beardy real moment here. I like a little bite on the nips. You know what I mean? It gets me going a little bit. You know, it's nice.
Yeah, maybe a small bit of pain. But like, is that
I'm not
pleasure?
saying,
I
like,
think it's still pain, and it just adds to the pleasure.
If it doesn't get you going, that's the thing.
Oh, Snick the tripod.
Big dongs. You guys talking about Snick again? Like at horse. You
Well,
didn't
Perception,
know.
what's your view on pain?
If used in the right way, yeah, you're going to be going places.
What do you
I'd-
the right way though? Like what? Like give us an example, please.
I'd actually be with you, like a little bite on the nips. I like
It goes a long way.
getting a bit of a dig into the ribs, like just there.
Digging the ribs, really?
Yeah.
But not like a big dig like that.
Yeah, I understand.
Or,
Just like a little bit of
If you got like hands and you just like pushed in, you're like,
bit
How
of
about
nails on the back.
how about nails in the back? Oh, I was just gonna fucking say that nails in the
Yeah.
back.
oh, scrub.
And I feel like that's more like that sounds so pleasurable. That's more of like
That's more. It's
like holy
intense.
shit, I'm doing good. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Like it's kind of like a
It's a motivator.
yes, thank you. Yeah, a motivator. Yes.
Scrub in the back, you're like, oh, I'm gonna
Mhm.
keep doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
She's
like,
actually
I'm
trying
doing
to
it
grip
right.
you to pull you off her. But
It
she
might
keeps
be.
slipping and just scratching your back. Maybe.
Oh,
I'm
good
sure
to
you'd feel like the grab of loose skin. You'd be like, get off. Not the like down to the lower back, like oh,
Anyway,
that
go
kind
ahead,
of way.
Brady. Brady,
All
you
right,
probably
next
have another like 20 minutes of questions. We'll do a longer episode today.
Dicks shrivel if you sprinkle salt on them.
Haven't tested it.
No.
A lot
No.
of people calling me kinky here. I am. I like a bit of things. If you look,
It's
I'll
like,
get a bit
whoa,
of,
everyone call me cute here. I'd like to clear up something. I am.
Or scratches, dude. Scratches.
I am.
What's wrong with scratches? There's nothing wrong with scratches. I love it.
Slap me on the face.
At music festival, Grand Clean Back comes out 2 minutes later and he's bleeding to bits. I've had that happen. And you know what? I tell you what, I've left and I've been proud of it. Those are the fucking scars. I love it. Back's fucking torn up. Looks like you fought a tiger.
Go.
So
we
we
gonna
go.
start pitching fucking tents here.
Oh, I'm excited now. Beans. That's why. What's the sexiest accent, and which is the worst accent? Wait, what? Oh, and then which is the worst accent? So it's a two-parter. What's the sexiest accent, and then which is the worst accent? Perceptions is the best.
Brazel got me.
I love it when my girlfriend wallows me around the face with a hammer.
Fuck's sake. What's the best accent?
Black Knight.
Sexiest accent.
I'll see you in the DMs later, boy.
Honestly, 1,000%. It's Australian.
Yeah, I think
It's Australian.
But I know.
No, don't change it now. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm saying I don't think Roxy has an extremely Australian accent. I
No,
think she
she's-
has a mix of Australian and like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say American, but she's kind of changed it. I think she's really nice accent. But I also I like Scandinavian accents as well. They're pretty cool.
I don't know if I knew a Scandinavian accent, honestly.
But yeah, I'd probably say
Gummy's thick Czech accent. Gummy sounds like fucking Luigi from Mario Brothers. Let's be real here. Death, you love French? Really? I think French is gross. French to me kind of is gross.
Slowly backs away.
Scandinavian English.
Run, Rox, run. Go.
Budge, do you mean Scandinavian English accent, or do you mean Scandinavian girls speaking English? Accent is called.
Your wife's accent 1,000% of the time. Yeah, but my wife's accent is the same as mine. She doesn't have an accent. She just sounds normal to me, so it's not an accent.
Yeah, Budgie. Yeah, I agree with you.
So you think people with like broken English,
well, not broken English, like Scandinavian people speak English.
another person trying to speak English is more attractive?
I think so.
What would you consider
I must say,
yourself?
there's
You
some
consider
Irish
yourself-
girls' accents I
Do you
actually really
consider
like.
yourself speaking English, or do you consider speaking, what is it, the Queen's English, or whatever the fuck it is? Like, what do you
I
consider?
don't speak the
yourself
fucking Queen's English. Get out of here.
I don't know what the fucking Queen's English is,
It's
honestly. I'm
English.
just saying, do you think you're saying you speak English,
Yes, I speak English.
but do you think you speak the same as me?
Well, you're speaking English as well.
Am I English or am I American? Do I speak American or do I speak English?
You speak English. You're American and you speak English. but
And you think you speak English as well?
Yeah.
So you think it's the same? You think what we speak is the same?
Well, we're able to perfectly communicate with each other, so I say we're speaking the same language. But I get what you mean. There is some terms that...
The only way you can tell,
Yeah, that's
like
a
apart
language,
from
not an accent.
accent, the only way you can tell that someone is
Fuck it.
like say like English or American is by their spelling.
Yeah.
Because you change like so many words.
Yes,
you
you
don't
guys-
have like a U.
You guys spelling.
You don't have a
and
U
are
or,
different. Yeah.
or you have more
Dialects,
Z's in your. You have more Z's than S's than we do.
I
Like-
don't like the British accent, actually. I do like I like the Irish accents as well on some girls.
You
I know
think
I'm-
you like?
I've-
I feel like you feel like you like British accents, so you actually like fucking hear like some hardcore British accents. You're like,
Eat it,
"Ooh,
bruv."
There's like some you won't touch, like
whoa."
like a woman with a Liverpool accent, like can I have a bag of chips and a ham hock? Like I couldn't go to hear that.
I must say,
Nah.
an accent is
Nah.
something that completely turns me off of somebody. Like if I think somebody's like really attractive and extremely good looking, and then they speak and they have like, I'm just gonna say like extremely strong North Dublin accent. Do you get me, Eamon? Starry
know,
good. That's
yeah,
If they
Starry
have that, nah, straight
There's
away.
like a-
strawberries a euro.
hard.
It's
fucking-
just strawberries.
It's crazy. Like you guys, honestly, your island isn't that big, but you have the difference from north to south is actually fucking astonishing for the
Oh, it
accent.
is. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like you could say power, No
Power.
problem.
Power.
I tell fucking GM to say power. He's like, power.
Power.
Power. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? And
Honestly,
he's like,
I think Roxy makes a good point there. I think all accents can sound nice. It's the inflection of the person that's speaking it. That's true. I think all accents
Yeah.
can sound sexy. It depends
you know,
on how the person speaks.
German accents, for example, German, and every German I've ever heard sounds like so forceful. You know what I mean? So I mean, it depends. Like if it's coming from a woman, I could see how it'd be attractive.
Dutch sounds pretty nice.
Oh, Dutch. Yeah.
I can't tell you if I've ever
But-
heard a Dutch accent.
Hey, Bert, don't even try act like you have a W in the way you say power.
Yeah, you don't say
I
fuck.
spell it like PAOR. Power.
I want to hear you say fucking power.
You spell it like a golf course. Hey, did you go on that par 4 over there?
I tell you what, I
Power.
I'll
honestly,
be around in about an hour.
fucking Bert talking is surprising. Bert talking was actually blew me away.
Yeah,
Right? First time I heard Bert, I went, "Holy shit!" you
Northern
sound like
accents now,
this?
but Northern accents are.
Bert sounds actually like a fucking like a college professor. And I
North
was
is a
like,
well-spoken man.
He is.
yeah, say purr. Oh, you really love
Purr.
purr. I tell you what, if you want proof on that, you watch the first Cyberpunk video. I think they have a Northern Irish girl reading it off. GM fucking called it out. He goes, "This is definitely a Northern Irish girl," and boom.
Gummy, if
And
you were on the
she's
Discord server, you would have heard Bird. Just saying.
Yeah, you sure would have. You fucking
Anyway,
cunt.
moving on. Next
Yeah.
question.
Next
He did-
question.
He didn't
That's
actually ask mine.
Oh, that is not. Sorry, that I'm a little drunk right now. Give me a second. Roxy Love. Do men use toilet paper after they pee, or is it just shake and pray? It's not pray. You just shake and you're good. We don't have the same.
I think it's shake and good, but sometimes I've used toilet roll if it's like a really posh pee.
When have you ever had pee fucking stick to your head to your fucking wiener?
Wait, like toilet roll?
Yeah, when have you ever had to use toilet? You've had to use toilet paper? When?
I don't know. I don't. Like 99% of the time I don't, but I'm not gonna say I haven't. But like in general, no, I don't.
No, I wouldn't use toilet paper.
Shake.
If I get a
don't
leak,
leak?
it lands in the boxers.
No,
It's going
you
to
don't leak
dry.
after. No.
Wait, you don't leak at man. Leaking is like an issue.
I know women
You
who've
never
had children do, but no, men don't leak. No. What the fuck is a posh pee?
Posh pee.
And on sit down wee.
That was all fucking pee. You used to-
Oh yeah, sit down, we. Sit down, we.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
What? A sit down wee is posh.
What the fuck?
No, I don't wipe myself after a sit down
all
pee.
the day.
What the fuck? I kind of do
Nope.
with bras. Sometimes I use toilet roll when I've had a poo. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Like, I don't think so. No.
Roxy, just
Yeah, I
the,
think
the,
it's
the
paper.
variable there is wank in a condom, don't piss in one. There's nowhere for it to go.
What do you
Sometimes
guys think about piss
when
play?
Poo, never for pee. Yeah, never for pee. Never for pee.
No to piss play. No, thank you.
Dab the corners of my dick. Like, what is it? Like when you're done eating, you fucking take the soft cloth.
Princess, I
and
gotta wipe my balls because they hang down into the water.
all ball, no dick, all ball.
Have a posh wee. Man, do you ever be like taking a shit and you get a boner? It's the worst thing ever.
It's touching the
Yeah,
edge of
and
the
you
roll.
flush the toilet and you feel the fucking water just gushing all over your fucking. Yeah, it's terrible. Then I'll use toilet paper. Nah, I won't use toilet paper. I don't give a fuck. The
That's
boxes are.
the only time I'll put my hand near the bowl is just to like push it
You
down.
push your
it down.
fucking
You're not touching this.
yeah. You push it down so it goes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Shit down.
As
I
standing
know what a
up,
posh wank is. I know you do, Bert. You probably fucking posh wank yourself all the fucking time. You dirty bastard.
this is going to be like an off the cuff question, but like, okay, is everyone here? Did everyone here have foreskin? First of all,
No. Okay. Listen. I'm gonna say it this
You
way.
said-
Any American you talk to does not have
Circumcised?
foreskin.
I do have foreskin.
Oh, you gross bastard! No, I'm joking.
It's not my choice.
I know. If you had a choice, would you get it removed?
No.
There you
I've thought about that for ages, and the only thing that mainly stopped me from doing, well, two things that stopped me from
Foreskin
doing it.
hype.
It's supposed to be more
Dude.
difficult to get removed when you're an adult.
No, you don't get fucking foreskin removed when you're an adult. You just don't. You don't do that. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And two.
One guy I knew got it done when he was a teen
Why?
because his parents got it, asked him to get it done. He was like, okay. And the second part was because I knew that he got it done. Like the tip of your dick, the head of your dick is just like it's so soft. It's just constantly chafing your boxers for like a month, and I couldn't imagine that pain because I don't even like.
It's just,
putting,
yeah, you got stitches on
tip
the
of
head
my
of your
own dick,
fucking
yeah,
dick, and you're just rubbing.
But Beardy, do you not think that if you're circumcised, you get like
no.
less
Awful.
sensitive because like the head of your penis is
No,
rubbing
no.
against your jocks constantly? No.
No. I think see. Okay, so listen. Give you a little fun fact. The reason why circumcision was so big in the U.S. is because of the fact that people went away to Vietnam War and they were walking through this dirty ass water and they kept getting infections because they weren't cleaning their fucking dicks.
So they probably thought it was because.
So then
Yeah.
circumcision took off because they were like, you know what, we're going to get rid of this skin because it's not needed. So that's why pretty much I'd say 99% of Americans you talk to are circumcised because of that. It's just like a thing here. Like there's no an uncircumcised dick here is like a weird fucking thing because of that fact that it's just not. It's not a thing here. You know, every baby gets circumcised. Circumcised dudes are less sensitive. You think?
But you never know. Like,
but the thing is, Rocks, imagine having the job to cut circumcised. It's the doctors. It's the delivery doctors that do it. So it's like you're delivering a baby, and I think they take them away. They cut the foreskin and do all that stuff.
is it anti-Semitic not to get circumcised?
That's a good question because in Jewish religion, circumcision is like a fucking major thing.
Yeah, but why do they do it? They don't do it for hygiene.
I think it's for religious reasons. Well, here it started here as like a hygiene thing. There, I think it is a religious thing.
Razzle, I was thinking that was a joke anyway. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? It's not my choice whether I get circumcised or not.
I mean, but it's a joke, but at the same time, it's actually pretty, you know, it's a topic.
No, but if I was to roundabout back to my original one, so you don't have you're circumcised, Beardy.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I suppose you won't have this problem. So I suppose this is to
I don't have anything. I'm just full blown like this is my penis. That's it. There is no fucking slide back and forth. That's it. Done.
Go hit me. Perception.
I was going to say, which is harder, peeing like morning wood, like on a hard on, or peeing like, you know, when like the foreskin kind of like pulls to one side and it turns into
a fucking hose.
You can't control, like,
this is nuts for me. This is crazy for me.
Like you could start pissing and like instead of going like straight out, it'll go like off here.
Really?
You just gotta retract that shit. How the fuck do you have a wank? I don't understand how you have a wank.
Piss on your foreskin? Like that's
no.
That's what he's saying. Like, kind of like it covers the one side. Why don't you just pull it? Like, you can pull it back.
Because like
you do, but
if
sometimes
it's
you're drunk and shit.
If it's a little dry, it'll just get like stuck kind of over one side, and then you'll just.
Okay, that doesn't happen to me. You need to get that scene too.
It doesn't happen all the time. You fucker.
What was I going to say?
I just have a faulty dick.
I am beardy.
No one said I've had a faulty.
Well, I don't understand is that.
Don't call my dick faulty until you've tried it, okay?
Even fucking Bert says you have a faulty dick. Jesus Christ, Bert
people who are circumcised. How do you have a wank? Because like nothing moves. How do you have a wank?
What do you mean?
Like with shit moves. So when I do this, I'm moving something. When you're doing that, you're just like
you just grab your dick raw with like nothing on it and just fucking rub the skin on it. Like that's it.
If you're lubed, like
you get lube like lotion or something, right? You don't fucking just grab your fucking dick and start.
I can have a dry wank handy enough. Like it doesn't cause me any discomfort.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't just rub my fucking dry hand.
Yeah, but that's what I was wondering. Like, because you don't have physical moving parts, does that cause issues? Yeah. Like, do you have to use lube every time?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't just grab your dick and start jamming away at it. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Black Knight, no. Dry wank is life.
Black Knight, do you
no need for lotion if you have a foreskin. Like, literally, because there's so much movement.
It's rough, like funny but rough. Wait, Black Knight, are you fucking circumcised or no? All right, I gotta catch up with the chat here because obviously I missed some stuff. Hold on, Rox is saying some shit.
Don't worry, they're mainly roasting me.
Why is it happening?
salty dick.
Oh, yeah.
Wank on Discord.
Which I don't have. I mean, perception from a guy who
joking.
it sounds like you do have kind of like a weird fucking.
He doesn't. He's fine. He's fine.
Perception has only posh wanks.
Worse.
Dry rub and beardy had to be lube. Yes, Dax, you can dry rub and beardy had to be lube. Yes, this is true. Yeah, I have to use something. There has to be something there between my hand and my downstairs.
Now, if I was to use lube, that would be like a fancy wank for me.
And wait, Black Knight. I thought. Wait. Okay, so he's not. So see, you can have that. Non-sir and proud. So Black Knight is not.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Thanks.
Greg on Discord now. These ones sorted. So Black Knight is no. Posh wank is in a condom.
No, I said a fancy wank.
Some women like it weird.
You said a posh wank.
Oh, did I?
Death, are you fucking? Am I the only one circumcised in this fucking chat right now?
But how weird? That is the question.
Yep.
Yeah, how many cut dicks have we got in here? Who got a cut dick?
I don't know. Like supposedly, listen. Someone said. I'm just saying. I've heard it before that they said uncircumcised penises smell like cheese. Just throwing it out there.
That's if you don't fucking clean them.
And that was the biggest problem. I think that's what it was. Like no one was cleaning their fucking, no one was cleaning their shit, and that's how it
fucking Americans.
Yeah, well, that should be just common sense. Pull your foreskin back, give it a wash. Job done. It's not that big a deal.
Butchie, fuck's sake. Okay, let's get a poll going.
The consultation? Wait, what consultation? What are we talking about? Budge, are you getting your fucking shit clipped like now as an adult? Is that what we're talking about?
Could be him or a friend. I was thinking about it up until recently, and then it's just like, no, I'm too far gone.
It was. I think it was back in the day. No one cleaned their fucking dicks.
Guys, poll is up. Let's go. This content does not meet guidelines. Seriously, circumcised. I'm gonna say, are you cut?
Come on, are you cut?
Is
you cut. Do cut, yes. I've washed it in a fucking sink left.
Here, man, you haven't washed your dick in a sink.
Or no?
You don't get a choice. You don't get a choice. You're born, and like that's it. Oh my god, the amount of people.
Sorry, Beardy, you're the odd one out here.
No, Death. Come on, Death, get in there. Get in there, Death. To be in Death, I feel like, you know what I mean. If you could undo the cut, would you? I don't know, Rox. I mean, I don't.
It's completely foreign. He has no idea what he does.
What are the benefits of it and the benefits of not? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like, is there? Does it come with a warranty?
The dry lube or the dry Beardy. The benefit is you can have a dry rub.
I mean, that would be easier. I don't have to there's not as much prep work, you know what I mean?
So, Beardy raises an interesting question. Like, what are the pros and cons? But, like, pros are, like, we'd have, like, a self-lube dick. But cons are...
Let me do this real quick. Hold on.
Our tip would be so sensitive, we'd probably cool fast.
Wait, what are you doing, Beardy?
I'm going to bring in a woman here.
Okay.
All right? Okay. Give me a second.
We're going to get Mrs. Beardy in here.
This is going to be interesting. Emily, you came back at an interesting time. We're talking about circumcised penises. And uncircumcised penises. Yeah, like, the majority of people are...
Have you had many, either of the other? If so, which ones have you preferred?
Actually, yeah, for the females in chat, have you had both? And if so, which did you prefer? I don't know.
Or did
I'm just going to put this out here. I don't care. I had a procedure when I was about 15, and I had the option to get circumcised, but I didn't. I went for a different procedure.
I have to get involved in this.
Oh, here we go. Some real fucking... Finally.
So we are done.
Talk to that cunt.
1 yes to 8 no's.
Wait, Beardy, does she know? Wait, do you know the question?
What did she say?
I know the question.
Okay, what's your opinion?
Well, I've never seen an uncut one, so
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go with
No.
cut.
Interesting. And would
See,
you
if
have the view of beardy as in cut is like 99% of the states?
Weird question because it's
I don't know how to answer that. I honestly don't know how to.
Yeah, like we just like perceive like just like from what we understand from Beardy, like most guys in the States would probably be cut. Where like if you're over here, basically none. Like there would be a small percentage, but like most guys have foreskin over
Yeah,
here.
most guys who are cut over here would be for medical reasons.
Yeah.
As in like a tight foreskin or something like that.
Is this what you guys talk about on Friday nights?
Yeah,
Foreskin.
this is basically what Beardy talks to us about.
Far
yeah.
off, yeah, to be honest.
This is what you guys do on Friday nights? Foreskin talk?
Foreskin
No.
Talk episode 2.
Hey, to each his own. But yeah, I mean, it's I think that I don't. So wait, if it's uncut, it means what does uncut mean? Like they have like a extra skin?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
yeah. You're like an elephant's trunk. Think of an elephant.
What the fuck?
An elephant's trunk.
An elephant. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm gonna assume. I mean, here, and I guess you said over there. Well, no, you said over there, uncut's normal, and here, cut is normal. So, I don't know how to answer this. But
It's like a choice. It just happens.
It just happens naturally. Yeah. I mean, they ask you, they give you the option, but it's normal over here to have it cut. So it's just everyone just goes with that because it's the normal over here.
Okay.
I heard like too, like they can get infection down there if it's not cut. That's just what I heard from like the nurse when I was.
Okay.
So yeah. But so yeah, it's like normalized over here, so it's a normal thing.
Cool. Great input.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Real talk.
Yeah. Anytime.
See, Beardy had to pull in the big guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beardy was confused, so he just had to get support.
Well, you guys continue your foreskin talk, and I'm gonna go wash the dishes.
We're going to talk about the clitoris next. The clitoris. Not the clitoris, the clitoris.
Clitoris.
And yeah, Roxy, you said more chance of an infection, but I'm assuming that's more chance of infection who guys don't actually fucking clean themselves, like.
Yeah, unhygienic. Cro-Magnons.
Talk to your baby.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you know how to use it right.
All right, so I don't know. I don't think that really helped, but you know what I mean.
I honestly don't think it matters, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a benefit of it or.
I just think like if I was circumcised, I'd want to circumcise my kids because that's the way I was raised. And if I'm uncircumcised, I want to not circumcise my kids.
I think it just goes with wherever you're at. You know what I mean? Like it's just wherever you are. Like for instance, Americans, it's just more convenient. It's just what it is. It's like the doctor asks, "Do you want us to circumcise your child?" And you just go, "Yeah," because it's just that's what it is here. You go, "Yeah," you know, as compared to if you were there, it would be the normal thing. Don't mind the redheaded kid in the background. If you know, it would be. You know, no. Like, do they even ask when you guys have kids there?
When you come out of the womb, they're like, "Hey, do you want to get cut?" And you're like, "No, thanks, it's all good."
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can't make decisions. It's your parents' decision. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is.
But again, I think it's because I'm assuming my father's father didn't have it done, so he didn't get it done to my father. My father didn't get it done to me.
Damn.
You know?
This is true. So we're going with what?
Wait, what was the question?
I
forget what the question was. We've talked about this for like half an hour now.
Actually, you know what? I don't even think it counted. It was, do men use toilet paper after they pee or just shake it and pray? That's what the question is. And we got into the
Seriously?
whole. Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh, talk about hiatus. Okay, next question. We'll get one or two done. We'll get a 2-hour segment in here.
Do men's panties get wetter than women's? Depends. I don't.
Now we're on
Do
to
men's
pre-cum.
what?
Oh Jesus.
I mean,
Do
depends.
men's panties get wetter than women's?
Mine might.
Um,
Mine might.
I
I'm
don't-
not gonna lie.
I don't know. I'd imagine personally. I'd imagine no.
I'd imagine no, but like pre-cum is a thing, and I'm sure you get wet jocks
Yeah,
and shit. But like
no,
comparatively to a woman, I don't think so.
No, it's just like a dribble. You know what I mean? It's not like you're not like soaking your fucking drawers in it. You like have like a little bit of, a little bit of a drippy tip. You know, that's it.
Like you could nearly fucking lead that back into the last thing. Like, I'd like probably like at least a small part of the idea of pre-cum is
Like, what are you fucking jizzing your pants completely, dude?
no, like
No, not you. I was gonna fucking
Oh.
night pre-cum for me is a mess.
Like-
Jeez.
like I'd imagine a small part of pre-cum is to like lube like underneath your foreskin, like lube
Yeah,
the
that's
head
what
of
I'd
your
imagine
dick.
as well.
You're
With-
like, yeah, here you go, guys.
Is that
You're
what
getting back into
it's for?
foreskin again.
I'd guess so. So it's just easier to slip back rather than just
Maybe.
You can't just pull it
really
back.
just straight
You
in the
can't just
jocks.
pull it back, but
You can just pull it back, but it's easier.
So you
if
think
have-
it's like a natural lube?
yeah, it like prepares your
Yeah.
body for insertion.
Okay, all right, I can see that.
It prepares your body for that sweet. Oh.
Brazil has one here. How much to drink a pint of cum? Is it human cum or like is it like
What?
certain
What?
animal cum?
I'm assuming it's human cum. It's my cum. But Brazil, how much
much-
are you offering?
How much pineapple juice you been fucking drinking?
Black Knight, what
I'll
do
do
you
it for
think?
free. Easy clap.
Oh
All
my
right, Gummy
God.
Doctor. Would you rather drink your own or another man's? I'd rather drink my own.
My own.
Night, Gummer J. Love you, brother.
At least I know what I ingested for
Fucking Brazil wants us
for,
to drink
for
the
it to get
fucking-
there.
Fucking Brazil turned out to be quite a freak in this fucking chat, huh?
What a freak.
No, I know why I stayed in for 5 minutes and left. Jesus. All right, let's move on here.
Yeah.
How often
Yeah.
do you take a bath? Never. I've never taken a bath.
I take a
I've
bath
taken
like
bath
once a
one time.
year.
There
and
you go.
that's
I've taken a
mostly-
bath one
that's-
time. I had sun poisoning, and that was it.
Oh, that's mostly use Epsom salts in the bath to like.
Mhm. Yeah, for like healing purposes,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
but
Yeah,
that's really
soak. That's more of a soak though. I don't think that's more of a bath.
yeah. It's not for
Like,
cleaning.
you
It's just
actually
to
clean
relax.
yourself, or you just soak in it.
Yeah, it's soak
Yeah.
just to relax.
Okay, there you go. Well,
When was the last time we had a bath in our house? Probably 5 or 6 years, maybe.
Okay.
That was probably the last time I took a bath.
Essential oils. Get the fuck out of here.
Black
you
Knight,
guys.
absolutely Black Knight, dude. We're always looking for a fourth. We're gonna start switching in. We're gonna start switching in. I think fourth every episode. I feel like we're gonna have a new fourth every episode after
Wait,
this
no-
one.
wait,
This
who's
is a
asking?
little different. Black Knight.
Bearded.
So
Black Knight,
the
yeah.
only reason why,
Sexy voice yet?
yeah, absolutely. I definitely have. Yes.
Brazil, thanks for hanging around. Thanks for all the
Dulcet
questions.
tones,
Thanks
bro.
for
You're
the,
the man. You're a
Discord.
fucking stud, dude.
Take her easy.
Yeah,
And if she's
brother.
that easy, take her twice.
All
All right, what's the next question, Brady?
Next question is going to be from Tolerable for is kindness hypocrisy?
Oh Christ, not this fucking crap. This literally
I don't
kept me
think
up
so.
one night.
Really? I don't think it is.
It depends if you're
On what? You're
If-
being
if
kind
you're-
to a fucking person? When? Like, what? Come on.
Yeah. See, there's two different types of kindness I see. There's kindness to actually be kind to someone,
Mm-hmm.
but there's an overabundance of kindness to save someone from knowing something that's I a kindness to protect someone, being too kind, like, oh no, this doesn't happen, or this doesn't exist in the world. That kind of thing. Do you know
Maybe
what I
I'm
mean?
very cynical in
Very
saying
hard
this,
to
but
put words.
maybe some
Maybe
people only
a
be nice.
decent fucking human is being kind. I feel like.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's some people
Nice
that try to
and
be
kind
kind
aren't the
because they
same
know
thing.
they're going to benefit from it. I know that's a very cynical view, but
I think it's what you're saying. Like,
I think
people look at
overall,
charities and they end up taking more of the money than they actually donate to charity. You mean?
Yeah,
Like type of
yeah.
situation. Okay, all right, yeah.
Zan, the question was: is kindness hypocritical?
Is kindness hypocrisy?
I'm assuming is kindness hypocritical then in that case. I say in general, no. Being kind is not hypocritical.
I feel like you can tell if a person's fucking kind by their genuine just interaction, like when you first meet them or something like that, as compared to like someone on TV trying to act kind. You know what I mean? Like you can usually see through genuine kindness and hypocritical kindness.
So throw Ellen into the fucking frying pan for a second. Wasn't she
Okay.
called out a couple of
She was
months?
supposedly really a kind person who loves this, loves that, and her
Yeah.
staff has completely turned on her and said she's actually quite a fucking monster behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, she's just an absolute cunt through
Yeah.
and through.
I hold the door for every fucking person. I don't give a shit if you have no money or a shit ton of money. I don't give a fuck. If you're behind me, I'm going to hold the door for you. That's what kind of kindness. That's what kind of kindness I look for. The person who, if I've held the door for you, you walk out and you say thank you, we're good. If you walk out and say, you don't say shit. If I'm sitting there holding the door for you, walk out and you don't say nothing, I'll literally look you in the eye and go, oh yeah, you're welcome. Because I want to pull that fucking out of you. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. That's one of my like major pet peeves. Simple manners.
Yeah, simple.
Manners go a long
so
way.
Easy.
Simple manners.
So easy just to hold the door for someone or just say, you know, oh, you go ahead first in a line or something. You know what I mean? Like you walk up at the same time and you just go, you know what, you go ahead first or so anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you're waiting in the like getting groceries and you only have a couple of items in your hand and there's someone in front of you and they'll have a massive basket and they'll either look behind and they'll go, well, fuck you, I'm getting my things done here, or they'll either go, oh no, you go on ahead, you just have a few things. Like that's the difference, and all you have to do is go and buy is saying thank you very much. That's the difference.
It's that easy.
It's
like it doesn't take any fucking energy to do that. It doesn't take any energy at all. You know what I mean? Like it's just a matter of just being like, you have to wait an extra 5 fucking seconds. That's it. That's the energy it takes. It's fucking nuts to me. And there's so many people here don't do it. So many people are fucking ignorant as shit. It's insane.
I don't get something about Slippy said here. Nice is a word used by nice guys, and then like, hey, I'm a nice guy, kind of more genuine. I'd only say that like guys who call themselves nice guys are not nice people.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, people who say they're nice people.
If you have to say you're a nice fucking person, you're a shithead.
Are usually the nice people.
Yo, Beardy, you're a good guy.
Sometimes. It depends. If you want the basics of fucking nice, yeah, I'm your guy. If you want like me to fucking blow you in, that's not gonna happen, brother.
Beardy's a cunt. Roxy's a bitch. See, they're probably stellar human beings.
Yeah.
The person who gives herself no credit for fucking being just a genuine individual are usually the nicest fucking people in the world.
People who actually go to charities and shit like
exactly.
Actually, there's me saying, I was saying that nobody would know about Movember unless I said about it. But people who go and do charity work.
No, don't even try. Your actions fucking speak louder than your actual fucking what you actually do. Darth.
So if somebody goes out and does charity work and puts it up on their social media to say, hey, I did this. Not to say, hey, you should do it too, but just to say, hey, I did this. As in, I knew a guy who literally put up on Facebook to say, I helped an old lady across the road today. And he was a fucking asshole.
You're doing that for your fucking own genuine interest.
Like those people back at the start of lockdown, I think it was mainly like American influencers, but influencers in general, not even American, but like
hey, listen, I know what it is.
Board up windows or something and then like they do like 1 or 2 nails or something like that, and then
you have
they'd
to
walk
fucking
off and
post
get back
about it,
into
you're
it.
a
more.
shithead. If you have to fucking say anything, listen. If you feel the need to, if you do something nice and you feel the need that you have to fucking post about it or someone has to know about it, you're a shithead.
Yeah.
Hold on, dog's at the mic cord. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Bella.
Dar's a great guy.
Bella, give it back.
No, that's Hunter. Come on, bud. You can tell a genuine nice person from a genuine
Yeah,
shit person.
I agree, Roxy.
Oh god. All right.
Just don't be a shit cunt. Alright, Beardy, next question. This will be our last question, guys. This episode is going to be 2 hours on YouTube, so I don't want to push it any further.
Bert. Dogs are gone, brother. Sorry, I can't show you the dogs. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to quote that. What the fuck is going on?
That's a
here?
different type of shit cunt, Roxy. That's a good kind of shit cunt.
All right, this one comes from. I feel like we answered this one before.
If we answered it before, skip it.
Is it more about appearance or personality?
Yeah, we answered that in the first episode.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of. Do you guys find other? Do you guys find other guys attractive even if they're straight? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
yes. Yeah,
Much else to say on that? Just yes.
I think, dude. I'll look at another dude and say, dude, that dude's fucking hot. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
had a problem with that.
I want him
Yeah.
to fuck my ass.
I don't know about all that now, but yeah, okay. Yeah.
If I was to add only one thing to that, I think one thing like of being like key to being truly comfortable within your own sexuality, especially if you're a straight male or just a person like a straight person, whatever, however you want to word it, people, is being able to call someone of your same sex like, yeah, that guy's fucking hot or attractive or like, yeah, whatever, that kind of way. If you can like truly just go like, yes. If I was the other way, totally fuck him. If I'm not, still probably would. You're okay with yourself. You're comfortable. I don't understand like homophobia. It doesn't make sense to me. Like
My sexuality. That's what the problem
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Roxy
you
hit the
can't-
nail on the head there. You can appreciate somebody's attractiveness without wanting to have sex with
It's 1,000%. It goes to the same thing I said last week, where listen, guys under 21, you don't have to fucking talk to a girl and want to sleep with her, and have to have that goal of sleeping with them at the end of the night. You can have a conversation with a woman and be fine with it. You can actually just have a conversation with a woman, just have a conversation with a woman. You don't need to have a conversation. Same thing with the guys. You don't have to have a conversation with a person and have that need to like, oh well, I got to sleep with you now because you know it doesn't have to happen. You can have a great conversation with a person just to fucking have that great conversation.
Yeah, and if anything, that's even nearly like a good excuse me, like a good line of like, say you went out to try meet someone, like you went out to a bar or something, you're like, oh, I'd like to pick someone up. Like if you go to talk to someone, say like a guy to a girl, don't go put like the whole option of like, oh, I want to talk to you because I want to sleep with you. You should just like talk to them like to break the ice and see how it goes from there. That's a hard thing to get out of your mind at the start, but it'll lead to like a lot like better conversation other than thinking like, what can I say to you to get you into bed? Because that's not going to work.
what
Women are smarter than
what
that.
Roxy was saying, those homophobics need to learn to take a compliment. I remember watching a video before on YouTube of a dude who had a hidden camera and he was straight, but he literally walked up to guys and was just like, hey, you have a nice ass. And some guys was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And then one guy, he just turns around and is like, hey, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Nobody's told me that before. I'm
Yeah,
like,
accept the compliment, dude. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, who cares where the fuck it's coming from? A compliment's a compliment. Be confident in yourself. You know what I mean? Be confident in yourself. That's the end of all. That's what it is.
Roxy's one here. Why can't some guys want to be friends with women? Like, how can you not be friends with a woman without wanting to have sex with her?
That's scary. I think that stems from girlfriends, though. I don't think that stems from guys.
Budgie there. He spelled it wrong.
Oh, like when you say stems from guys, like guys could or could not have a girlfriend as like just a friend.
I can have a friendship with a girl without wanting to have sex. Well, I mean, it's just you can have a friendship with an opposite sex without wanting to have it.
Yeah, of course.
Why not?
I know, but like say like for some guys, if you were single and you had a friend that you found attractive, could you be simply friends with them without ever thinking, I might want to have sex with you in the future? Not saying like will, but just like
Could
thinking,
you? Yeah,
Yeah,
1,000%.
I've been friends with females, and
Yeah,
not that I haven't
1,000%.
found them attractive.
Yeah.
I've just never really. Well, it's not that I haven't thought about it either, but it's never like been actually ingrained in my head of, oh, maybe this could be a thing in the future.
Like you feel
Yeah,
like you have a friend that's a woman, and you feel like eventually you have to fuck them. Is that what you're saying? Or have sex with them? That's
kind of,
just
but
be
like,
it.
would you be able to find that dividing line, like in yourself, where you'd be like, no, we're friends, we're
All right,
perfect.
Yeah.
listen. We're
We-
at a separate. Okay, so listen, we're at a different point here. So you two right now, okay, you two are single gentlemen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a wife. Well, not really a wife, but I call her my wife because we've been together for fucking years. We have 2 kids. Blah blah blah. You guys know the story. There's no one else I look at that I want to have a relationship with. So, you know what I mean? Like, if I do make a friend, like for instance, Princess, you even said, Beardsman, are we friends? Yes, 1,000%, Princess. We are we're genuine friends. Absolutely, you're a great person. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy our conversations, and I don't see you as like a point where like, oh, one day I want to bang Princess Zool. I don't see that. It's not like a thing that even pops up in my mind because I feel like I'm infatuated, I guess, with like my current situation. Is that like does that make sense? Like, there's no one like I look at, like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you're drop dead fucking gorgeous right now. You're not going to beat out the current person I'm with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm madly fucking, I'm done. I'm like,
Real question: do you have female friends you don't want to fuck? Or are you only interested in friendships with women you are attracted to? I'm attracted to. Well, sorry, I'm not attracted. I want to be friends with people who have good personalities.
I don't think I have any female friends right now. I don't.
I don't think I have any friends right now.
I'm your friend, you fucking dickhead.
IRL friends, really?
Oh my IRL friend, you fucking prick. I
Wait,
exist.
you're real? Oh shit!
I,
Fuck me.
I fucking asshole. Hi, Splash.
Yo, Splashy.
I'd be the same. I'd be personality over attractiveness. But if you were to ask
It goes back to the whole thing.
younger
Like,
me,
you
more
fall in love with
hormonal me, I'd be
you like the look, but you fall in love with the personality. So that's exactly what you're going back to. Is like, you know. Oh, pizza.
if you
Thank
were
you.
to ask a younger me, I'd say not as much because it was hormonal and I only had a dick for a brain
Drunk
rather
already?
than an actual brain.
What?
Perception's talking.
Yeah, Xana, I agree with you on that. Like, it's like I'm friends with gay people. Whatever. Like, as soon as they told me they were gay, I wasn't like, oh no, this dude wants to fuck me. Although I wanted him to fuck me, but that's beyond the point. Yeah, like that's what the fuck. It's just weird.
Yeah, like basically like being the gay best friend. Sometimes being the gay best friend is like the biggest relief in the world because there's no pressure, like at all. You can you can joke more to your fullest extent with a woman when you're like the gay best friend, rather than when you're not, because you can just flirt nonstop, but it's never going to lead anywhere. And you can have the most fun, the most honest talks. That's in my experience, anyway.
Emily, just something on my head. What?
But I wonder, like, is that like,
Of course, Bert.
I don't know. Like, is that like the gay best friend? Like, I get that. Like, it's cool. Like, I have no problem, dude. Like, I've grown up around, you know, like the gay people and everything, the gay community and shit like that. It doesn't bother me. Do you think like not having that interaction kind of like affects Well, this is go. I feel like this might be going to a different topic. Do you think it affects, your outcome or your judgment on other people? Like not having that. I guess it goes with the whole thing of like not having anything in your life that's different that affects your outlook on it.
I don't know, Kev.
What? Oh, I'm gonna eat the shit out of this pizza. I'm sorry, boys. This is happening right now.
Okay, we are at 2 hours 10 minutes on this episode, so we're gonna end this episode here. We're gonna still stream on Twitch, but the YouTube video is cutting off here. Beardy, say goodbye.
Bye, guys. I love you all.
Reception, sign off.
Later, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Thanks very much, and
Don't
see you in the
forget to
next
check
episode.
the description.